Imagine this. You've worked all your life, saved up a decent little nest egg, nothing huge, not millionaire money, but enough that you think, yeah, I can retire somewhere cheap, live comfortably, maybe even have a bit of fun. So you land in Thailand with around 120,000 US dollars. That's just under 4 million baht. Enough for a condo, nice food, a scooter, and maybe, just maybe, that dream of romance in the tropics. Fast forward. A couple of years later, you're broke. You've got 1,500 baht in your account. That's barely enough for dinner for two in Bangkok. How do you go from 120 grand to the price of a plate of pad thai? One word: women. Or more specifically, loneliness, poor boundaries, and the most expensive sentence a man can say: she's different. Here's what happened. A 75-year-old Australian guy lands in Thailand. He's not rich, but with a pension coming in and 4 million baht in savings, he can live a very comfortable middle-class life. He meets a younger Thai woman. She's warm, affectionate, attentive. He feels alive again. But here's the first red flag. She's using drugs. Not a casual thing, a problem. Instead of walking away, he doubles down. He gives her access to his money. Let her manage his finances. That's red flag number 2. And as you can guess, the money starts bleeding out, not just for her, but for a family member who's also using. Addictions don't just drain bank accounts, they hollow out trust, health, everything. By the time the smoke clears, this man's sitting on 1,500 baht. That's like 40 US dollars. He's flown back to Australia humiliated with nothing. And here's the worst part. This isn't rare. This is common. Walk down Sukhumvit, walk down Soi 6, Pattaya. You'll see dozens of older men, happy with young women, convinced they're the exception. And a big chunk of them will end exactly where this man did. Broke, alone, wondering how the dream turned into a nightmare. Now, you might be thinking, I'm not that stupid. I'd never let that happen. But here's the brutal truth. Plenty of smart, educated, even wealthy men get wiped out. Why? Number 1, loneliness. Back home, you're invisible. You're just another old bloke. Over here, suddenly you're seen, you're touched, you're wanted. That contrast hits your brain like a drug. Number 2, lump sum psychology. 100 grand in one account feels like monopoly money. A few thousand baht here, a motorbike there. Suddenly 20k's gone. You don't notice until it's too late. Number 3, culture. In Thailand, people avoid direct confrontation. They'll smile, they'll say no problem, even if there's a massive problem. It's not lying, it's saving face. But for you, it means you're always the last to know what's really going on. Number 4, dopamine. The sunshine, the food, the parties, it all lowers your guard. You relax your standards. You tell yourself, I deserve this. And number 5, identity shift. You came here for peace, but the moment you start funding someone else's lifestyle, you're no longer retired. You're the provider, and providers always get requests. So how do you avoid being another horror story? Here are 9 rules older men ignore. Rules that will save your life out here. Rule 1, pay yourself monthly. Keep the big money in your home country. Transfer a fixed monthly allowance. The worst you can ever lose is 30 days' worth. Rule 2, never commingle finances. No joint accounts. No ATM card in her name. You pay bills directly. End of story. Rule 3, delay commitment. No marriage in the first year. No houses in her name. No investing in her family's business. Wait 12 months minimum. Rule 4, if you want stability, date closer to your age. Not saying you can't have fun with a 22-year-old bar girl, but if you want a partner, women in their 40s and 50s with jobs, families and routines will give you a far lower chance of chaos. Rule 5, separate love and logistics. If you need a caregiver, hire one. Don't make your caregiver your girlfriend. That's a recipe for disaster. Rule 6, watch for chaos. Heavy drinking, drugs, constant emergencies. Don't kid yourself, it's bad luck. That's the business model. Get out. Rule 7, build a tribe. Have mates who will say, mate, no. Find a lawyer, a doctor, an accountant, a visa fixer. Isolation is expensive. Rule 8, keep records. Take photos of receipts. Keep copies of chats. If things blow up, you'll need a paper trail. Rule 9, always keep an exit plan. Have money for a flight home, an emergency credit card, and a friend you can call. Never let yourself get trapped. Now it's not all doom and gloom. Plenty of men retire here happily. They live well. They even find genuine relationships. What's the difference? They live within their budget. They pick women who have lives of their own, jobs, families, routines. They give slowly, test boundaries, see how she reacts to no. They keep their health sharp, learn the language basics, and build a circle of friends. In other words, they act like grown men, not lovesick teenagers. So here's the one line I want you to tattoo in your head. Thailand rewards grown-up men. The guys with boundaries, boring systems, and the courage to walk away. Keep your money safe. Live on a monthly allowance. Keep your heart open, but your wallet on a timer. Now, if you want to know all about naughty massages in Thailand and how to avoid getting ripped off, watch this video on the left right now. And if you want to know about how to meet normal girls in Thailand, watch the video on the right. See you in the next video.